so that so students are aware of that fact is that what are the basic thing of understanding, they will be getting a knowledge about that and they will be getting an insight about that. So now we want that is the first 100 who are completing this course, we want them to take this privilege to have the funding agency. They can be ready with the proposals. Once you complete it, you have to send me a mail that this is what we have registered for the examinations and everything. So once you complete that and you have registered for the examinations, and you need to send me the form. We're going to share you a form of of Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, which is exclusively funding for the startups. Let me tell you very honest. Okay, and then we're going to connect you to the incubation center which is in Symbiosis, which supports that. And so that even you have your incubation center in your campus, even you don't have, there are a lot of students may not be having approachment towards incubation center support system within their institutions. And even there may be some of the colleges in some of the rural areas or semi-urban areas where you don't have an incubation support. So we want that as those students and then those faculties can encroach and approach through us, and we going to make you through to connect with the right approach of, because the sustainability of even your teacher, whether you're a student, whether you're whatever, irrespective of what is the respect of approaches you can have it, the theoretical knowledge ultimately you have to get onto the corporate practical approaches. So theoretical aspect is one thing which is all time it is available on any social contents, right? So, but we have added a social content. Now we have added the content which is relevant to the experience, faculty mentors, and even we are going to connect you to the startups also. Even we have approached some of the startups from the northeast area also, where we have found that is the startups who have been struggled, because in northeast we have some of the startups from northeast, they don't have any facilities, right? Still now the government has started putting on opening a door for that, for the northeast regions also. Now we have got some of the few startups who have been doing good work, and they have also received some of the fundings also. Now even I want that is, even is irrespective of that, there is another important thing which I want, which we have in this course, is to make you aware that is, even you have a regular job, it does not mean that necessarily that is you need to leave a job. You can have your own encroachment approach towards a entrepreneurship approach, which you find that is all the respective faculty mentors who are there here, they can be aware of the fact is that there are a lot of other aspects which needs to be taken into consideration, not only the teaching deliverables or doing a project, but converting that project into a commercialization aspect. So that aspect also we have here. We were talking about the IPR aspects also. So we want that is, we want that all the students who want, or the faculty mentors or the aspirants who are being looking into the perspective of having their own startups, or in the future they want to have the startups, because basically everybody wants to have a job. Now the question is, the Indian market is in scenario such a way that is, irrespective of the public sector jobs, you need to have the confined to the private corporates. You have to look out to the private corporates. But the private corporates have its own limitations. They have their own budget limitations. And even they want to expand the business, normally you need to fit into that skill set. Now, unless and until you're not fit into the skill set, you're not being employable. So now there are a lot of not pros and cons are there, but does not mean that the job opportunity is going to create a line, because once you get an experience in a corporate, you learn to understand that is the same business model you can follow for your own startup also. We have seen that, we have been experiencing that. A lot of IT guys today, there are a lot of IT guys who have been starting there after 10 years of services to a good branded corporate brand tax, but still they have started their own they have started their own business because they have made their own client base. So what we want you to understand that is, you need to take this platform as an advantage and take it forward, and use this platform as a mean to make sure that is you take this advantages. You need to take the funding support system with us, and even we're going to guide you to submit your proposals in a different platforms. There are a lot of student startups are there here. They want to do something because within the institutions they may not be having that environment, but every institutions have started doing that environment, also creating an environment ecosystem for the future startups also. But the basic problem is that under the academic pressure, we always lose that what is the memento of your motivational spirit. That is chalo. We want now. I don't have a time. My academic load is getting into my high. But why don't you understand one thing is that why don't you align your subject content with your projects, and that will make your learning to be more better. If you don't align your course curriculum or academic curriculum with your interest or the passion of your startup ideas, it is very difficult for you to take it forward. You will lose your interest with anything. Even you are working in a corporate also, you're going to be defined with a process system. So everybody does not want to confine with that particular process. They want to have their own freedom, work freedom. So we need to understand that is, can we start our own venture? That is the most important thing is. So if you can privilegedly take forward that initiative, so that we have going to help you out. The second session, the beginning sessions which I am going to introduce you. This is myself. This is Dr. Saikat here, Dr. Saikat Gujarat. We have been associated with Symbiosis Center of Symbiosis Institute of Digital and Telecom Management, and I've been teaching, and even I've been also been attached with my own startup on entrepreneurship startup, which has been I'm been because I wanted to set an example to the others also that it's not necessary that you leading your own self run with a you can have your own cycle of your startups within an organization also. And we have, and for the good news which I wanted to share with because if I want to create a role model for others to understand, that is, now we have also the good news to share with you is that we have got our patent, we have got our prototype approved by, we have developed a BCI headset, and I'll be one of the live sessions. I'm going to demonstrate that also with you. We have started our offices. We have started our marketing office in Qatar, and we are shortly launching in Russia also. And even we have manufacturing industry in Gujarat and Pune. We have our startup office. So we are trying to expand that business apart from my teaching academic curriculums, even my foreign assignments, which I normally travel. And we have developed this prototype with an oral respective of the funding from our present university also. And even we got some fundings from the IIT Roorkee also. And now we are trying to approach some of the other organizations where we can generate the revenues also. Why we? Because a practical knowledge, if I don't apply, is not basically I can deliver to somebody else. So that is what I want. That is, this sessions, this will be, it's not a lecture sessions I want to put into that form. It is a session where I want everybody to experience that and take it forward and implement that in your practical life. It's not necessary that is you need to follow. Raja Mondal, I hope it's you need to check your mic. The my I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are perfectly audible.
Audible, right? Raja, you can check your mic and you can check your system, right? So now this is what exactly we want. That is key. The today the education system scenarios have been changing, and even, and I want to tell the students who have joined also, even the faculty mentors or the starters. Let me tell you, the dynamism of the corporate is being changing overnight. So you cannot have your single skill set setting your goals or setting your ambitions into it. And more important thing is we we are trying to understand that is how we can help the students. Even we can help the startups. Even we can going to support the faculty mentors also, because they may be as I've told you, that is, you already been having your own ecosystems. This ecosystem has been running for the last 10 years or 15 years. Everybody is talking about startups, but still we are not really able to penetrate to, or we are not able to develop that startup ecosystems within any of the infrastructures. How about now? Even you can find it in your own home also. So why we why should not we take that step? Who is going to stop us? It's not necessary that is, because earlier everybody's fundamental was that if you want to do a startup, you have to leave your regular job. Is not necessary. We have been seeing that is even you. I hope anybody has visited IIT Madras or IIT Bombay. The basic fundamentals of an any educationist, even a lot of faculty mentors are there here. So you will understand that is the basic fundamentals of their faculty mentors who practically learn the theory, they deliver the theory, they do the projects, they convert that idea into a commercialization aspects. And even for the advanced for the scalability of that product also, the government funds them directly. There maybe may not be possible for the private universities, but still now the government has opened up the funding agencies to fund to the private universities, even the corporates also. Even corporate fundings have started doing. So I want that is everybody should take this platform as an initiation to take it as a next level where the learning can happen along with your practical exposure, and collaboration networking can happen, and you can take it forward in terms of analysis, right? And the most important thing which I want you to understand that is this is today I'm going to talk about the ABC, the academic bank credit. The students, a lot of even teachers and students are not aware of that factors. So they should make sure that is the academic bank credit needs to be followed in terms of uh, how they can align their credit transfer, because maximum of the students are not aware of that. So we wanted this exercise to happen. Even I'm going to present that also, so every faculty mentors can take it a call on that, and they can understand that is how we can take it forward, the ABC academic bank credit support systems for the students, even for their the institutions who are not enrolled in ABC also, they can enroll themselves and take forward that initiation also. So this also I'm going to talk about. And the 12 minutes I'm going to 10 minutes I'm going to complete that, and the rest 5 minutes I want to have a question answer session. So that meantime we will have our next expert to join, where he's going to deliver about the how Symbiosis is going to take forward, how Symbiosis is taking forward the incubation support system for an individual to make sure that is that you can convert that ideas and to move towards the scalability part, and any levels of your technology levels you are into it. So because there are a lot of technology based support systems are there, and how you can make sure that is how you can enhance your scalability of your products or ideas to a next level, right? So let me share the academic, uh, if I can entertain some of the questions within that 5 minutes, then so that I can start that next sessions at 7:20. So any questions you have, so that I can just take a call on that, or you can write a mail also. I Anybody wants to have a questions can have a questions right now. Anyone has a questions?
Usually, what is the quantum of the funding? What
Yeah.
amount we can get?
Yeah, so the quantum, there are three different Department of Scientific and Industrial Research has three different parameters. Okay, the initial is that if you have an idea, right, and you want to convert that into a prototype, fine, this is one. And second stage is that if you have a prototype, you want to make into a scalability part. And third is that you already have a prototype and you are generating a revenue out of that, but you want to expand that into a better technology. So there are three aspects of funding supports are there, which is by the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions? Students, do you, I hope there are a lot of students here.
One more question. It is related to only some fields, or any of the field can be considered for the funding if idea is interesting or have a scalability or invention kind of category.
Huh. Uh, and sir, that is what happens is that uh, when the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research they look into it, that they always look into the perspective of a product commercialization or the market value. How commercialized is going to benefit to the social impact. That is what is first. Second thing, if you are totally core into a service like an app base, right, and you want to but app base cannot be patented. Okay. So now problem happens with them is that they lose that interest. They said that we want to develop an app and we want to run for a few years. If you go more, we are getting more engagement or we are getting more clients into a subscription based model. But the problem happens is that that may not be because there are a lot of there are a lot of apps which is been doing the same job. So what we have started, I'll give you a small example. That is in my case also, we developed a BCI headset. This is a prototype. Fine. Now, what I did is we developed a backend support system. You will find that is I'll share with you all also. So this is we started a AI application adaptation applications which is compatible to the your smartphones. So now what happens with this BCI headset? You have a lot of BCI headsets which is sold by US companies are cost more than 441 USD. But we developed in India. We're doing the same job, and we have also done the experimental research also, and we got the CDSO even from the we have ICMR approval also for that, and which is under the medical device. Now, what we did is we adapted a deep learning model for that. Okay, and we have developed a very nice compatible real time accessibility for understanding the stress, focus, attention for the hyperdynamic children, because this is our new major issues which has been happening around the world. I hope you may be understanding. So now what we have done is we have done the same exercise we going for scalability part. We have started approaching because we want to set you an example. That is how we approach. It's not that I'm talking about an establishment. We are also making a revenues out of that. So we have received around 50 lakhs of, even it is 50 lakhs of the funding we have received for that, and we are trying to commercialize. The approval we received this year 2025, and now we are in the next stage of taking the next funding stage, where we want to make it as commercialization aspect. Now that is the reason I said we have started validating our product also, prototype also in the Qatar also, and and second, we are trying to penetrate to the Russian market also, because these are the countries which we have a better trading relationship, and where the medical devices they do have a very good market. And that is the reasons we have approached. We have taken a method, and we and but normally you need to decide that is what type of ideas you have in your hand, and how the long term scalability of that product is going to be beneficial. That is most important thing. Anurag. Anurag, sir. Hopefully, I have tried to make you, but in case you have more detailing about that, so you can write me your mail on. So I have already you have the email IDs also with you. So you can write me up that with the brief idea about the ideas, so that we can connect you to the right funding agencies, so that you can have a right approach for that.
Anyhow, after having all the efforts, the idea get failed and or not commercialized in that way, then
Ha.
what is the burden of the funding?
Yeah. So now, if you are trying, that is if you have done the patent, fine. And what is now the next thing which we want to make you to facilitate is that you need to connect with the industries. If industries requirements, if you find that is a real time you are finding a solutions, so you can connect with an industry to give you a funding for that. This is the first way. And second is that you can collaborate with the labs. You can collaborate with some of the lab supports which is being funded by the corporates. We have a lot of lab supports are there which is being funded. So if Anurag, so can you brief about that, so we can take it forward when you send me the mail about that, so we can give you the brief understanding about that is where you can approach and in what way you can go for the funding agencies.
Dr. Sakit, I will do the required mail.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you
yeah,
for your explanation.
yeah. You just can put me into that. You know. So just now within the 4 minutes, anybody else having a question? Any students? Yeah, I have a question. Who's Harsh? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I
Harsh,
can
are
hear
you
you.
there?
Yes, yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, Harsh. You are a student, right?
Sorry, sir. No, I'm into a regular job, into IT.
Okay, right,
So, with this, all the contexts seem to be roaming around, the students who are into some university, symbiosis or some other, right?
right.
So, and what I'm planning to do is, start my own, maybe some sort of startup,
Okay,
AI and IT related. But now, uh, with my personal fund, I don't think I can, make it last. Uh, Maybe for 6 months or so. That's all that I can make it run. And the kind of cost it involves in AI thing, it usually, scales very rapidly.
okay,
And that's basically the idea of, to understand how this ecosystem works in because everyone is talking about startup AI, and it's just like um, since all those failing startups, it seems like it's very difficult to convince people to throw some money at us. You know,
got it. Yeah, yeah, I understood that. So, so that is the reason, Harsh. We have with us Dr. Saptarshi Ghosh sir also. He is the CEO of the Symbiosis Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation Cell, and we want that is when he's the session he's going to deliver. So how ecosystem we are creating in Symbiosis, and we already have our startups being funded. It's not only technology support system, or even we have a service based also. So you can put that thought into it to him in the last, or you can write. You can also write us a mail on that. So how you want that support system to work for that. It may not be only the core service platforms you want to develop, right? That is what your purpose is. So can we have the funding? Whether you have a sources of taking that aspirations into a idea. Am I right, Harsh? What I'm trying to understand.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's the core of it.
Yeah.
That how to connect with the right people, and if these incubators only work with students or normal people into a
Yes.
job, that should also help, right?
Yeah. So fine, this is we're going to take it forward in a very proper way, so that once you complete all your exercises, so that you can make sure that is you we will give you the support system. So uh, ABC, I'm going to share it on the on the WhatsApp group today. So all the students, all the faculty mentors can take this advantage and register their students. Even they can register themselves also, and under the academic bank credit. Fine. So we have the next session which we have Dr. Satyasi Ghosh sir. I have already introduced him, and he has been having a vast experience in taking forward the creating an ecosystem in different universities. So now he is working with us, he has associated with us, and he is giving a support system to the ecosystems within a symbiosis. And even he is motivating the students to get on into the entrepreneurial journey, and rather than the corporate journey, because ultimately entrepreneur journey may not be so easy, but he's what we are but he's trying to create that ecosystem within Symbiosis. But we have very successful startups who have been doing extremely good, which has been incubated within our Symbiosis. So he can suggest us that is how the ecosystem can be taken forward with the all the participants here. Welcome, sir. Dr. Satyasi, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for that introduction, Dr. Saikat. So, really happy to be here. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are
Perfectly
audible.
audible.
Excellent. So, good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to be with all of you here today in this forum. So, let me give you a brief about the Symbiosis Incubation System. We call it SCEI. So, SCEI stands for Symbiosis Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. So, this is a 9-year-old incubator. It's a business incubator. It is also collaborating with DST, Department of Science and Technology of Government of India. So in collaboration with DST, we have on date incubated close to 100 plus startups. We have created various programs which has touched upon and transformed lives of more than 500 entrepreneurs. So we run three kinds of programs basically. So one is the program which a lot of people enroll, and this is something called pre-incubation program. We also run an incubator program, which is for 2 years. And this is for people who are absolutely clear, absolutely resilient, and absolutely resourceful. And I keep telling this that in entrepreneurship, three things count the most: resilience, resourcefulness, and most important, clarity. So from our pre-incubation program, we have got people coming directly to the incubation program. But if you have these three ingredients, we can directly evaluate you through a jury panel. We have our own rubrics to do that, but we can directly take you for the incubation. So the pre-incubation program used to be 6 months. Now we run it for a year. And the incubation is for 2 years. And the third part is acceleration. So we also run an accelerator wherein we provide funding. And this is serious funding for serious aspirants. Now, let me tell you what all we bring in onto the table. But before that, let me tell you how does this program work. So first and foremost, we have both physical as well as virtual incubation facility, and we are domain agnostic. So we primarily work on technology-based interventions, but we are domain agnostic. So if you have a business idea, and if you think that you are some way or the other leveraging technology to take things forward, you can reach out to us. So we have a center, which is the 20,000 square feet state-of-the-art center with 12 labs, which is based out of the lovely campus in Pune, which is also our head office. We also have nodal centers in Noida, in Bangalore, in Hyderabad, in Nasik, and Nagpur. So in case there is any kind of interaction that needs to be done, we can do that in any of these nodal centers alongside Pune. We can also interact on online mode, which is a great thing. And we use a software by which it becomes absolutely seamless. And there's the same software which even IIM Bangalore uses. So this is how we take things forward. So how do you get into this incubation? As I said, that either you enroll for the pre-incubation program, we'll be announcing that soon for 2026. And then you can take it forward as pre-incubation, 6 months, and then subsequently the specialization part of pre-incubation, wherein we are most probably focusing on EVs and battery systems of EVs. The other one is the direct incubation, which is for 2 years. And in that, what we provide is we provide you with unlimited mentoring. We are the only institute, the only incubator, not only in India, but also major part of the globe, other than only a fistful of incubators. Everybody puts you in cohorts. We are the only incubator who understands real life problems, which understands that every business is not the same. Everybody's understanding of the situation, clarity, confusion, and complexities are not the same. So we give you bespoke, customized mentoring, which is unlimited. And we do not charge you a single penny for providing you these services. It's absolutely free. But before we provide you with the mentoring, there's a requirement. The requirement is that you have to have a private limited company. You have to form a private limited company. So over there also, we provide hand holding with our expert panel members who are lawyers, chartered accountants, and company secretaries to help you set up your private limited company in case it's not already set up. Subsequent to that, we also help you in terms of building your prototype. So as I said, we have 12 odd labs. Now, in case you do a physical incubation, you can use the labs as much as possible. But unfortunately, in case you are not in Pune, and the labs are definitely in Pune, So how do you use this is $1 million question. So not to worry, we have a facility to stay on the campus. We have a facility to stay on the campus. You can come, you can park yourself there. Of course, there are payments that has to be done for the stay part. But then you can stay here for a month or something. You can work on the prototype. You can develop your prototype along with meeting the mentors 101. And then subsequently, you can move on to your place of belonging. So people who are employed, there could be company executives, there could be faculty members from different parts of the country or beyond, or students, all are given the same preference and all are given this beautiful handholding that we bring onto the table. Beyond these two, what we also provide is a definitive understanding of how to apply for various grants. Because I heard Harsh talking and he was mentioning about fund requirement. So there are two hurdles, which I say as the major hurdles for any startup founder or anybody who aspires to become a founder. One is how do we navigate the risk? And second is how do we get the fund for doing the startup? Not everybody is blessed with money. So you obviously need money to take it forward. So far as navigating the risk is concerned, our mentors do a fantabulous job. So far as the fund is concerned, we help you in multiple ways. So one of the ways that we help you in is providing with CSR funds, provided you comply with the CSR norms. So in case you are working on social entrepreneurship, sustainable entrepreneurship, women entrepreneurship, or any of those things with click with the CSR requirements of organizations, we are connected with multiple organizations and we help you source CSR funds, which can come as a relief, which can come as a seed fund for your startup. In case you are not clicking on the CSR aspect, not to worry. We help you write applications so that you can get government grants, or even there are some international grants which are available so far as startup is concerned. We have got collaboration with 150 plus channel partners, universities, institutions, fund houses in India as well as abroad. So we'll help you with all of that. Also, in case you have a prototype which is marketable, we can help you in aligning with your go-to market, or we can actually guide you in terms of creating your own go-to market strategy and reach out to customers. Symbiosis itself has an ecosystem of more than 100,000 people. So you can reach out not only to outsiders, but also to everybody who is involved with Symbiosis. We call it the Symbiosis family. So you can reach out to a large audience and they are going to appreciate what you have created. Beyond the domestic market, if you are interested to take your products to different other zones, geographies, we have a hub and spoke model. We have got representatives in the United States, in Boston. We have got somebody based out of the UK. We have got somebody based out of Netherlands, in Japan, in Singapore, and UAE. They help you to navigate through the complexities of these markets and take things forward without getting entangled into legalities and unnecessary complications that arise because of various different ways of doing business in different countries. So this is something which we provide as part of our internationalization. And overall, once you have utilized all these benefits, all these support systems, what we do is provide you with acceleration funds. That is getting you connected with fund houses. Now, these are high net worth individuals. They could be angel fund houses. They could be private offices of high net worth individuals. It could be venture capitalists or it could be private equity, depending on what state of development you are in, what revenue streams are you getting into, and what is the technology that you are leveraging. Our highest grosser till date has been a company which has clocked 2,300 crore in revenue. And we have given enough and more checks to companies whose valuation has gone beyond 10 crores. We aid in providing various pitch competitions also. So there are various pitch competitions like how you have in Shark Tank. You can get a few lakh rupees to a couple of crore rupees from these pitch competitions. Beyond that is where you get serious and we give you at least 5 days of solid interaction with private equity and VC funds. Now, each one of them will sit with you one on one, not for 5 minutes, but the entire day. And these people are very senior resources. They are general partners of these firms, and getting them for a day is a huge, huge opportunity. We bring them onto the table. We work on your behalf. We negotiate terms sitting on your side of the table, not on their side of the table, because we know how to navigate these complexities, how to navigate through these challenges, how to navigate through these hurdles. We work on your behalf. We navigate it with you. We handhold you. And at no point in time, you feel left out. So this is what we bring onto the table at SCEI, the Symbiosis Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Age is not a criteria. Again, we have 95% of people who are beyond Symbiosis, but have now become a part of SCEI. So they were neither a student nor an alumni, and they had nothing to do with Symbiosis before they joined SCEI. So now they are pretty much part of us. And as I said, we believe in the symbiosis culture of the world being a single family. So once you are part of the ecosystem, you stay with us. You stay with us to get all support, even beyond those 2 years. Wherever you are, whichever way we can support you, in case you need a support, we are happy to help you. So this is what we bring onto the table. And we do not differentiate basis gender. We do not differentiate basis geography. We do not differentiate basis whether you have been a student or alumni of Symbiosis. We do not differentiate basis the domain expertise that you bring onto the table. We also do not differentiate on the basis of your age. So we have got a lot of people who are retired. We have got women who have taken sabbatical and have tried to join back and integrate themselves with the corporate world, and somehow they landed up doing startups, and they came to us and we helped them stand on their own feet again. So we are open, we are here, open for a discussion, for a dialogue, and to help you. So together, I believe we can really touch the skies. I'm more than happy to have a discussion. I'll put my number and email ID on the chat box. So in case you have any questions, any queries, we can address it now, and we can also address it subsequently. So, and of course, Dr. Saikat is there. He is an integral part. He is also not only a senior member of the Symbiosis family, but he is also an integral part of SCEI, being one of the important mentors. And our mentors are professors, our industry practitioners, our mentors are startup founders, our mentors are senior level executives from the government, and also professionals. So that is what we bring onto the table. And I look forward to having your questions, your queries. I'll leave my number on this chat box. And if you have any question, we can discuss it right now. And we can then take it forward separately as well.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
I
Dr.
just
Rekha.
wanted to know what would be the charges for the pre-incubation or for the incubation program. You're mentioning that for the boarding charges there are, but what is the fee of the pre-incubation session and others?
For pre-incubation, we used to charge approximately 10,000 rupees for a 6 months program. So we are trying to relaunch it again, and this time we are planning to integrate a lot of more things. So we haven't really decided upon the charges, but then in case we go on the similar levels for 6 months, then it will be around 10,000 rupees. So far as incubation is concerned, we do not charge anything. Pre-incubation, because there is study material and there is a lot of other things along with certification, which is like a proper course that we provide. This is like a quasi MBA, or you can say a mini MBA. So far as the incubation is concerned, we have some holding equity in your company, and we justify it with every action of ours. But other than that, it is absolutely free. We do not charge a single rupee for the incubation program. Does that answer your question, ma'am?
Yeah, thank you very much. And is this available online or only offline, sir?
Both will be available online as well as offline.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. And so far as the stay is concerned, that completely depends on you. We have a provision because we have a hotel inside the campus. Now, in case you have a different arrangement to stay, you can stay elsewhere. We have no problem, because all I wanted to impress upon is the fact that you can come to Pune, park yourself for a month, do the prototyping in case you are into product development. In case you are into service, we have the best of NVIDIA servers which are available online through VPN access. You don't even have to come here in case you are developing something in AI, developing something on any of the app platforms. So you don't even have to come here. Everything can be online. We are more than happy to have you here. So you are always welcome, provided you have the time and you put in the right efforts. Otherwise, we are happy to reach out to you wherever you are. Any other questions or comments?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, this is Harsh again, and
Yeah, Harsh, tell me.
uh, I'm based in Noida. So, how how this? I mean, is there any option for me, to utilize this support system from Noida itself, or it's only available through Pune only?
The physical labs are based out of Pune, but we can obviously do everything else online. So, are you planning to do something on the software aspect, as in the tech aspect, in terms of services or product?
Sir, I'm planning to create something software related only because I have about 17 years of IT experience, software development experience.
Mm-hmm.
But moving towards machine learning and deep learning now. So I have few niche ideas, and I already am working on it uh, on the
That
side.
shouldn't be a problem. As I said, that we have got VPN access to our servers. So, in case
Mm-hmm.
you need servers to host them or to try out and run your modules, AI modules, you can do that sitting in Noida itself. So, you need not physically be here.
So sorry. Actually, it's not about the hardware. It's more about because see, I'm into software side of it. Never been into business aspects of it. So I need to understand what basically I could be missing out before basically completely getting into
So I understand you are a serious aspirant, sir. So I am very happy to address you. I have given my number in the chat box. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's my number, 9702952301. I would appreciate
Uh,
WhatsApp from you, as well as anybody else who is trying to contact me. Please mention that we have met on the Swam platform, and please mention that you are interested in doing a startup. I would take it forward from there. So my office will reach out to you. If you call me, there's a high possibility I would not pick up the call, because not because I don't like you, but because I'd be in meetings. So there's a high possibility that my phone doesn't stay with me. So neither will it be picked up. So I would appreciate, leave a message. You will get back a call from our center, or you will get a message back from me, and then subsequently you will get a call from our center. Yeah. So please reach out to me. Send me a WhatsApp from your number, and I'll ask Namrata from my office to reach out to you and schedule an interaction. Right, Hats?
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
Thank you, Hers. Looking forward. Anybody else?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
First of all, thank you very much for the valuable insight, sir. So this is Major Arun. Actually, I'm presently in Leh. I'm leaving army in another 17 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm planning to start a kind of a agri-tech company.
Okay.
Either it can be I'm planning to start as you can say a cooperative or Section 8 company, or either the NGO, the social enterprise you brought out.
Okay.
So that take from you whether I should go for which all one of out of three.
Mm-hmm.
Already I've shared my idea with the University of Ladakh.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm planning to take on PhD also from there.
Okay.
I am from sciences background. I'm to from sciences background. I mean, I did my master in motion sensing GIS.
Mm-hmm.
After that, joined the army. Then
Okay.
in army, I did my BTech, Telecom
Mm-hmm.
IT. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any hands-on experience with respect to the programming language like Python and all with respect to
Mm-hmm.
AI and machine learning. So basically, I'm looking for a support with respect to the programming languages and all that. If you can give that, then I'm keen to start
We
here.
can definitely see, we can bring on the best of people to help you. Walking the talk would be your part, but definitely the aid would be provided in case you are incubating. In case you need some other other detailed support, so that we have to discuss one-on-one, because that would entail possibly, longer time frames. So that we are happy to discuss. So please feel free to reach out to me, send me your number, WhatsApp me. You have my number with you now. So I'll definitely have a separate discussion with you on this. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm more
thank
than happy to, work with you and see how best we can take things forward.
you. Oh, thank you.
So my number, I repeat, is 97029. I repeat, 97029 52301. It's put on the chat box, so you can make a note of that in case you are finding it difficult. Then it's 97029 I'm on WhatsApp on that number. Feel free to reach out, refer this discussion today, and then I'll definitely message you back, and somebody from my office, in all possibility, Mr. Amrita, will reach out to you between tomorrow or the weekend. Yeah. So any other questions, queries? If we are good, then I would hand over the session back to Dr. Saikat. I'd request him to uh, help me take this forward.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
so
Thank
much.
you so much for having me in this session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, tomorrow we have induction. Continuing that is tomorrow. Let me tell you, I have someone. Let me tell you very honestly. Really, he has inspired us. He's from Northeast. Okay, and he will be trying to tell his. Tomorrow, I have my entrepreneurship journey. So Yoko Kuma, Yokoma will be tomorrow. He's the founder of Adbil. So he'll be having a live sessions at 7:30 tomorrow. And before that, I will be talking about my journey as an entrepreneur, how we started our journey, how we collaborated with the industries, and how we generated the funds. So exactly, we will give that process to make you understand. So I hope uh, so. So tomorrow we will be looking forward for you. Any more questions which you want to relate? Students, I want your questions from your side. Uh, any questions from your side regarding your ABC, academic bank credit? Yeah, anybody, students can approach that is.
So this is again Major Arun, sir.
Yeah,
Actually, I
yeah.
just log
Tell
into
me.
my ABC through my DigiLocker details, but it's
Ah.
showing only 00.
Yeah, yeah. You need to. What is the basic thing about this is that you have registered under a university or institution or as a student.
Uh, I'm like a student only, sir.
Student, right? So when you're registering under the students, you will be finding there are a lot of courses which are available. You can make it a credit transfer. You can make it add it to your course curriculum. There are even a lot of courses which are available on Swayam or Chemi in the other universities also,
Sir,
like
actually,
in IITs and IIT.
sorry for interrupting, sir. I might did my MBA in operational management from DY Patil, Pune.
Okay,
That
okay.
is through same portal only, but I did not
Fine.
find. I'm not able to find how to go about that.
Okay, okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to share that details on the WhatsApp group. Arun sir. So what you can do is that you can go through the process. If you don't have any problem on that, so you can get me back on the connect me on the WhatsApp. And now I'll tell you the step wise. The told I have made up prepared a PDF for that, so that I wanted to show it on the slide, but it will be very difficult. So you will not be able to understand the same thing. But I'll send you the whole process
I will try on.
step wise process. I'll share you so that you can take it as per your instruction wise. You can take the steps. In case you
Right.
face a difficulty, we can take it forward. Now the question is, DY Patil is also registered. The some courses you might have done, it is also registered. It is also registered there. I'm aware under the ABC Academic Credit Bank. They do have a number. They do
That
have a
number is
number for that.
I've got my APAR ID, but I'm
Yeah,
not finding any credits on that ABC portal.
so that It might be that you might have previously you might have availed that some of the credit courses. Did you do that? Some
It
credit
was
courses?
through same portal only. It is online MBA.
Okay, okay, okay. Maybe that certifications you need to very clarify that is the code. Can you identify the code?
Yes,
You
it is
remember
there.
the code?
I have that code with me.
So can you search that on the institution portal? I'll send you the steps. I'll
Okay.
send you the steps. You just follow that steps. In case
Right.
you face any problem, then you get back me on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Fine. Any students, any other students who are facing problem in that?
Free to get a PAR ID or ABC ID because we have completed our studies. I'm just doing the such
No,
kind
no,
of
you don't
courses.
require. Anurag sir, you don't require for the. It's for the students.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Uh-huh. No, what happened this year? We have introduced because what happens there are a lot this year. The certification courses is based on the credit transfer. That means any student is learning the same subject in a different university can avail this certification and get a marks on that.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah. So that certification is considered as the under the UGC program. So it is a validated certification program, and which is being and it is under the certification. I have given you the sample also. I shared on the WhatsApp group also. It is being certified by the IIMS Bangalore and even from the Symbiosis. So that certification has been valid in terms of the academic. So Ansh, we have already shared you a mail. I hope you can ping me if you have them. So anybody wants to get into the, so you can connect me on this number and ping me on the WhatsApp. Then I'll share you the link of that. You can join that group. And regularly, what I want you to tell that is all the week 8 uh, assignments are live right now. So I want every participants to start completing that assignments. Second, now every day I'm going to post about the new upcoming funding supports from different agencies. Okay, and even for students, even not only for India but even for the outside India also, we're going to give you the updates on that. So if you need any support system for that, we're going to help you out for that. So you need not to worry about that. So we want to help you, or we can, and even anybody wants to collaborate in terms of the anybody who's having the same knowledge parameters and they want to have a support system and even they want to collaborate with us. So we have a very good team from even we have team who want have expertise in different field areas. So you can connect with us also. So we can submit a joint project proposals also or grant supports also, so that for the scalability purpose you can take it forward. So that support system is also we going to provide for you. And students, you need not to worry about that. Is we have a different funding agents, funding support system for your seat funding. That also we have for you. If you want a seat funding for that, we have a different opportunities where you need to identify that is whether you are enrolled under the different platforms. Your university or the institutes you are being studying, do they have that platform support systems or not? If you don't have, then we need to find out the solutions for you to approach to that seed funds. How you can approach, right? And the rest of the thing which has been explained by this the CEO sir also. So you can take the support system from him and take it forward. It may not be easy journey, but it may not be it may not be impossible for any of us. That today world is so fascinated about the social contents. So the reaching out to any person is not too hard. So it may happen that anytime your luck can click on all that, and anybody is, it's a process, it's a live process where you can understand that is you may be having a dream of putting your thoughts into an idea and not putting into may not be able to take it forward into a propositions or a business proposition. It may not be easy for everybody, but let's not stop dreaming for that. Let's start the steps for that. Any more questions, students? Fine. So tomorrow we are joining again for the second day of the inductions. So we are going to have it at 7. And I want my team, Brandcom team, who is there also support system. Uh, Shivangi ma'am, we can want that is everybody can put on their cameras and we can have a click on that for a. So everybody who's feasible enough to put on their cameras, they can put on the cameras. And my Brandcom team can take a picture about that and a photography about that. Uh, and another thing which I want that is why don't we start collaborating, networking with each other? There are a lot of even there are lot of in the group they may be having the expertise in a different fields. So that also I'm going to talk about that is even the corporates, even government has started giving fundings to the multi-dimensional aspects of areas. Like somebody is in a IT and somebody is in a social science and somebody is in a medical. So they can collaborate and take up a business propositions or an idea also. So that also can be done in this group rather than you can find it on the networking. Fine. I hope so. Thank you so much for making making your evening to be more productive. I hope we have tried to our best to make it a productive evening. So tomorrow you have a good. Uh, Let me tell you, he's an entrepreneur. He has made his journey because tomorrow we have a sessions on entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship journey. So you will be aware of the fact is that how you can support your systems as an entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur, we have got somebody who is from the Northeast. And now you find that is how he has created a startup ecosystem in Northeast. And he's doing a fantastic job for that. Fine. Thank you so much. Good night wishes to all of you. Thank you. We look forward to meet you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.